Hey friends, Bobby here today. Folks, today we're going to be doing the first oil change on the 2000 Ranger since we rebuilt the engine and put it in here, okay? So it has 500 miles on it. We're going to do a 500-mile break-in oil change, and we're going to get the break-in oil out of there, take a look at it. Gives us a chance to see if we see anything crazy going on, like humongous amounts of metal shavings or something like that, which I don't think we're going to run into that today. But it'll give us a chance to take a look. Judging by the dipstick, it looks still golden. You know, the oil still looks very golden on there. So I got a feeling we're going to find something. The oil that's in the engine now will still look really good. So stay tuned and we'll change this oil right quick. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and take the oil cap off before we crawl underneath. And we will set it right here on top of the radiator support. And I found a little clean container that I could actually drain the oil in so we can actually take a look at it. So let's go underneath and let's get this thing draining. Okay, underneath the car, we got our 15 millimeter box end wrench right here on the drain plug. Let's go ahead and break it loose. And we will pull this thing out and let it drain into the container. Oh yeah, that looks really nice coming out, guys. Nice and golden. Okay, so we'll let that drain a little bit and then we'll take a look at it. Okay guys, I'm going to lean over the left fender here, reach down here with a strap wrench and go right down to the oil filter that's actually attached to the driver's side of the block. And I'm going to go ahead and break this thing loose. So we got it a little tight when we put it on the engine stand, but she is coming. Okay, we got it loose. We're going to spin it out, and I've got another drain pan underneath that can catch the drippings from the filter, and we're just going to let that sit there and drain for a few minutes. Okay, filter's off. I'm going to actually just turn it up and let some drip out down below. I know you can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'm getting ready to pull the filter right back up through here. So I'm going to flip it up, and I'm going to go right through this opening right here beside that major wiring harness that has the bolt connector, and voila, there is our old filter. And it looks like it's got some nice pretty golden oil in it as well. Don't think we'll bother cutting the filter open or anything, but it does look very nice. So we're going to get another Motorcraft filter that we have today, and we're going to put a new filter on. Okay folks, we're going to dip our finger down into our new fresh motor oil that we're going to pour into the engine today. And we are going with a full synthetic Mobil 1 motor oil. So we're going to go ahead and put a little dab on our filter ring and screw our filter back in place. Okay guys, going right back into the way that I took it out, right underneath the wiring harness there. Grab it with my right hand, turn the filter back around, go right up against the engine block, and go ahead and get the filter started. Okay, with the filter, once it seats and bottoms out, we're going to add about a full half of a turn, half to 3/4 of a turn, and that should be good enough right there. Okay guys, we're going to go ahead and put the drain plug back into place here. Tighten it down finger tight, and this time we're going to use a torque wrench to torque this thing back down. Let me slide my oil drain out of the way, give myself a little bit of room, and 18 foot-pounds, folks. That's all you need on a drain plug. Okay, here's our oil that come out. I'm just going to go ahead and put some in a little container here where we can look at it. As you can see, it definitely still has a nice golden color to it. A little bit discolored, okay, but that's actually just normal. Actually, I think it looks pretty doggone good to be run in any engine for any length of time. Now I got a magnet here. We're going to go ahead and just stick our magnet in here right quick, and we might actually just let it sit here for just a little bit. Make sure we don't pull up any large chunks of metal or anything, which I don't think we will. But we'll let that sit for a little bit, and then we'll pull it up and take a look at it. All right, this engine holds 4.5 quarts, and we are getting ready to put in 4.5 quarts of full synthetic 5W20, okay? So let's go ahead and pour this in, and then we will crank it and check our oil level. Okay, back over here to our used oil. Let's go ahead and just check the end of the magnet, and I don't feel any type of metal or grit of any kind on here, okay? We'll go around the corners real good here. And it looks like we're good to go, guys. Okay, so there's our break-in oil, okay? We're taking it out of the engine and we're putting in some fresh. Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and put our oil change sticker on for the next time. We're going to go 3,000 miles. We're at almost 198K now, so we'll change it at 201K. And instead of putting the date here, I'm just going to put full send. I'm going to put a 3K oil change with full send. Okay, last step in any oil change, guys, is double checking, making sure you have the right oil level. Wipe that stick off. Put it right back in there. And then we'll pull it off here and check it. Let me throw my glasses on right fast. And it looks like we're definitely in the safe zone, guys, so we're good to go. Alrighty, well, thank you for stopping by, checking out the video today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we may have some more videos about this old Ford Ranger down the road. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you next time. Take care.